Today is a big day. It's the second day of the International Convention on Higher Consciousness, or ICHC. I have with me Master Delpe, who is the main proponent of ICHC, to talk about what to expect for day 2. So Master Delpe, why is it important for us to join the convention tonight?
Day 2 is so important to help you navigate the big changes that's coming. During our failing times, or difficult times, we need more tools, we need more life strategies, we need more equipping to be able to navigate the changes that's coming. Even now, things are difficult, and I would expect and venture to speculate that things will be even more difficult. Even if we don't like them, there's a discomfort from thinking, oh my God, is it more difficult than now? Well, we need to be ready. To be forewarned is to be forearmed with things that can save us from not only dying from the pandemic, but really to equip us with new tools so that we can really bring ourselves and play the game of the changes. On top of our game are all the things that we can do together. There are 3 panels that will be discussing varied topics that are very important to us. The first panel will talk about how to be safe and how to survive and thrive, at the same time how to be sustainable. So this is an important topic, and we're lucky that we have 3 of the experts from the Philippines. We have more than 33 countries participating and at least 10 speakers, experts from around the world, but the 3 of these speakers are from the Philippines. The first one is a commander in the Air Force, and he will talk about how to be strategic and tactical in the advent that there's a lot of changes, and with complexity in life, chaos, disturbances, social unrest, and also complexity in the marketplace. He recommends many of the strategies that they are used in the military, as well as also good for civilians. The second speaker is a Filipino who is an expert in prepping, how to be disaster ready. And he is an instructor that gives a lot of tips how to do the plan B in terms of difficulties and how to get home even if you're stranded. And the third speaker will talk about sustainable business like beekeeping and how can this save our lives. Bee products as nutrition and therapy to many diseases, and also how to make money out of them if this is necessary for you. The next panel will be talking about the new careers, the new opportunity, the new work that you can stimulate in yourself and how to get ready. Because even in the Davos, the World Economic Forum, they predicted that 70% of the new careers by 2030 are not yet in college degrees. So can you imagine? You're working hard, paying your tuition fee, studying hard, and you are one of those who will be phased out from the workforce because you are becoming irrelevant and they don't need your careers and your expertise anymore. So that's ironic because you spend a lot of money, time, and then they will not hire you anymore, or they will fire you because you become irrelevant in the workplace. So this is an important thing, like a few dozen careers that will be viable in the next phase of our evolution in human development. And also how to use even your professional career and shift to a new career by invoking another kind of quality in you and developing that ahead of time, like equipping you with life tools. And of course, there are many revelations that are the platform by which we need to compete. What are the qualifications? What are the opportunities that are ahead of us? So it's a very important aspect of our shifting paradigm to be able to navigate the change of our work environment. Second panel also talks about opportunities that are available, like even people complaining around you, like always complaining about one thing. To me, those are solutions to be made to increase your income. When you can help people who are complaining, who are in trouble, these are opportunities that you need to listen to and say, let me make a career out of the solutions of people's problems. Because out of the need of people, that is also money making. Not because you're making out of the sirens of people. They need to be helped, they need solutions. So you can look at the solutions for these big problems and make a career out of them. So new opportunities and new careers are together in the same panel. We need to be wiser and stronger through these times. If you are behaving the same as when there's an old normal, I think you cannot make it easily in the new worse normal or new normal. Because as we go into the fighting of the world economy, recession and depression, and with more violence around us, with more recession coming in, financially, we need to be equipped with wisdom. We need to digest a lot of our experiences so that they don't go to waste. We need to look at what can we do so that we become wiser and stronger through all these changes. Instead of sulking after you get all the problems, instead of complaining, you need to say, okay, let me stay aligned, because if I don't stay aligned and don't equip myself with new psychology, I will flank myself and fail with you and your family. You need to be strong and lead yourself, lead in life, lead everyone around you, and that will make you the best leader during difficult times. Leadership and management or techniques to be successful in good times are not sometimes relevant for the next bad time. So for failing times, we need to reset our mind, we need to reset our emotional maturity, we need to change some of the techniques that will not work from the good times when we are in bad times or failing times. So that is a very important panel to listen to. And even wisdom in youth. How can we teach the youth to be wiser as early as possible so that they do not become liabilities but become assets? And of course, I have the last talk to do.
The most important talk.
And I think since I'm the keynote speaker, I can tell you exactly that you will not find this topic yet in any part of the world or in any form, because I'm the author of the books, and it's about what characterizes the change to bring the new world and the new humanity, and how does the world and the earth operate in terms of its own growth as a being that is working towards becoming a sacred planet one day. What are the things that will happen in periodic bouts of cycles of disasters, catastrophes? Even you don't like to listen to them, it's good to be equipped with new ideas so that you will not be surprised when they happen. You say, oh, I know that already before it happened, and I have prepared for it, and you do not get surprised with all these changes, including cataclysm, catastrophes, or even civil unrest. What can you do so that you will be prepared? What's your plan B? But you need to know how the earth operates and how the new humanity will have to be constructed in terms of psychology and consciousness so that you belong to the new humanity, not phase out from the old humanity. So it's a big topic. I required almost 1.5 hours to finish the topic because it's very profound, very deep, and esoteric in the sense that it reveals things that are hidden, secrets of the higher beings, and it reveals to you who really is ruling the earth. Not countries, not governments, not business people, not the billionaires. Somehow there is a bigger group of higher beings and enlightened beings who is really designing what we call the divine plan. How the divine plan works, we will talk about in that convention. And I think that is a big thing and take away, and you cannot find that for sure in any convention yet. And also the most important thing in attending a convention is what are not only your takeaway during the convention, what will you do after the convention to be able to change what you need to change and accept the things you cannot change also. So the most important takeaway is not during convention, it is after convention, because after the convention we will gather all the participants and the panelists to have a conscious conversation so that they will come and converse with each other, the panelists to attendees to each other, and not only network for business. We will talk this time what's relevant in our lives. How do we really make the change? How do we do quantum leap of consciousness so that we will be safe during the difficult times, because we are above the sufferings of most people. We are above the techniques. We are equipped with new tools and new strategies so that we can navigate properly the change and we reach the shore of success and not get lost in the ocean of turbulence. So I would like to encourage you also to attend, because I will also be giving my book, part of the convention, 12 Rules to Achieve Enlightenment. 12 Rules to Achieve Enlightenment, and these are very important rules to be able to look at the curriculum of self-mastery, how to master yourself and be on top of your game during difficult times or easy times. And also a download of my video which teach you how to manage your stress, fatigue, and your anxiety, your depression, or your weaknesses. And that will be also part of the convention giveaways.
So you heard it from Master Dilpe why you shouldn't miss out on today's convention. So register at bit.ly/ICHC 2020. So tonight, It's at 8 p.m. Manila time up to 1 a.m. I know the time zone, if you're living here in Manila, it's a bit late, but we're catering to more than 30 countries around the world. Join us, and for sure you'll get so much from this that will help you in your next steps. So see you there.